had changed his course and left. It used to be one fort, but he moved back into the Kenyan side, several kilometers. So now the Ugandans are saying you need to measure from where River Sio is today. But in those days, River Sio was somewhere else. So if you take the coordinate from where River Sio was entering the lake those days, then those islands are in Kenya. There are 5 islands: Sigulu, Remba, Hama, Wayasi, and I don't know which other one. There are 5. Lolwe. So this is a contentious issue that we need to take up with Uganda. We need to take up this issue with Uganda so that this matter is properly resolved. But secondly, we do not see any reason why our fishermen should be harassed in the waters. We need to come up with an agreement that these waters can be exploited generally. In the Indian Ocean, you've got Koreans, Japanese coming to fish in our waters here, and there's nothing we're doing about it. Why should Kenyan fishermen be harassed when they just cross the border here? And let us then also agree with Uganda so that we know exactly where the border is. Ugandans have brought in Marines in the lake, harassing our fishermen. We should also have Marine in the lake. So that our fishermen are not harassed unnecessarily in the lake. Okay? But having said that, there's also, you mentioned it, the issue of clashes of our fishermen in the lake. They're killing each other because of fish. This is stupid. You should not allow this. Jo thuro ke kunegru, jo lupo thuro okunego negre nam ni kwach marrech. Which would Malaysia in? Jo lupo di nam kuja di gore di negre. But then, Your Excellency, I know that Joho said he's bringing a helicopter. We need that. We needed it yesterday. A helicopter that will help also the fishermen who are drowning in the lake, so that they can be rescued in good time. So we need more choppers. We also need more boats around, which can follow around and help our people, because we are losing people unnecessarily in the lake. And we should have security so that they can be rescued before they drown in the lake. So, Your Excellency, as a country, we have to work proactively, build local and global partnerships, and promote responsible management of our water resources. We must spearhead a policy of integrated, sustainable marine management founded on knowledge, science, and experience. I thank you. Another
round of applause for Nancy exits. Let's kindly take our seats. And at this point, Your Excellency, economy, to give us just a quick rundown of the Lake Victoria Spatial Plan before we officially launch it. Pige makofi tafadhali. You can come in from here.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Today my job is very simple. First of all, Your Excellency, is to thank you for your blue economy and mining and maritime affairs to host this year's Madaraka Day celebrations under the theme Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs. Secondly, Thirdly, I would like to thank the Honorable Excellency Governor Wanga, thank our development partners today here, represented here today by the students for Tom Mboya University and everybody around this hall and outside for the support you have accorded us. Your Excellency, we have spoken about blue economy and articulated why blue economy is critical for Kenya and the people of Kenya. Therefore, Your Excellency, both at the Indian Ocean and Lake Victoria, and today, to close this ceremony, we are very privileged and happy to launch the Lake Victoria Special. It's a strategic framework tool that to support us in the sustainability of exploitation of our resources to bring economic empowerment to the people and also ensure there's food security to our people. We have done this through the partnership of Gatsby Africa. Kindly Mr. Samuel Karedi and Lucy Kimani, you'll be joining us shortly. And of course, our research institute, Kemfree. So Your Excellency, with those few remarks, His Excellency Hassan Ali.
Thank you very much, Madam CS. I just want you to hold your horse. Kidogo. Before we do that final ceremony, let me thank the Vice Chancellor of Tom Mboya University for hosting us and the student community here. Thank you very much for welcoming us to your two things, because we are in the compound of the university. Number one, we just completed this building sponsored by the government of Kenya. We're now looking at the Blue Economy Complex that we want. The Vice Chancellor has asked me, working with the maritime people, to see how we can put up a center of excellence in matters blue economy at this university. And I have agreed that we are going to look for sponsorship, starting with the government of Kenya, to see how we can achieve that. I've agreed with John Mbadi here that we are going to look for resources to be able to do that. Let me also say to the Tom Mboya University fraternity, I am aware that most of our students live outside the university in not very good environment out there. And it is the reason why we want to do two things. I have instructed the Ministry of Education and Internal Security to work on making sure that extra land is given to Tom Mboya University, especially from the prisons that is here. I think we can take the prisoners to Lambwe Valley. Yeah. Not because it is invested with Sesefly, but because we have space. We have space there. And I think we can better utilize this space for the university here in Tom Mboya. And then, secondly, as you are aware, working with the university, we have now advertised to build hostels for students in this university. Phase one, we are building 2,300 bed hostel here, which will be completed by next year. So we'll come back here next year to hand over. And then as we get more land, we will be able to expand our hostel capacity so that our students can live in conditions that are conducive for learning. And finally, Oremo here, the chair of Remo here did request that the county government supported the SACCO for the teams and the BMUs in HomaBay with 2 million. We're going to add you another 5 million, so that and this is for purposes of making sure that we work with you, and I have told the ministry, so that we can progressively replace the fishing gears that you have to make them better. You know, I know we have had challenges of many fishermen being arrested because they are using the wrong gear. I think the solution is not to arrest them. The solution is to replace. The solution yeah, the solution is to replace the wrong gear with the right gear. So, and I am asking also the ministry to look at how we can subsidize the right gear so that it becomes affordable for our teams and it is done in a sustainable manner. You have had the statement made by Baba here on all the other aspects, matters environment, making sure that we look after, as we grow trees elsewhere, we also make sure that the marine space is looked after, whether it is the reeds and mangroves and all the other things we are doing in that space, that we need to look after, because as he says in his statement, you cannot build an economy on polluted waters. We have to deal with that. You have had a very strong statement from the Right Honorable Raila Odinga to the people who are fighting, you know, the groups who are fighting. He has said, those people who are fighting there, and you are fighting, killing one another, he has said it is stupid. And you know, and it's only Baba who can say you are stupid. And he can get away with it. I don't think I can. Because you know, with age, you can get away with anything. So, but he has made a solid statement. So, let us not be stupid. Yeah, let's do the right thing. And so let me say again, thank you very much to all of you who have made this event successful. We will be going out to do other things, and also, as the statement was made about building the infrastructure around the lakes and our waters, from Lake Victoria to Lake Turkana. I think we have already deployed some security boats in Lake Turkana, and we are also working on a fish market in Kalogol and Lowerangak in Lake Turkana, as we do it in all the other waters around our country. So thank you very much to all of you, and we really appreciate the partnership between the ministry and the county governments. That partnership is giving us results. And as we complete the infrastructure we are building, the fish markets and all the others, the county governments must take them up, manage them sustainably, work with the private sector so that we can be focused on what we are doing. So asanteni sana. Let me now ask all the other people for us to, and this special plan we are launching here is so that we are organized and we know what to do where. Where are the where are the breeding areas, where it is in which space, and how we can do this together. And finally, we will take up the challenge given to us by Baba on making sure that we establish the right boundaries so that we avoid unnecessary conflict. Thank you very much.
So allow me now to invite the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, CS Joho, Governor Wanga, Raili, and Yusuf Kimani to just come and witness as we now launch the Lake Victoria Spa. To open the curtain at the count of 3 once we are arranged, and for this photo opportunity, if we can. All right, and let's give a round of applause and a clap as we do that with the pyros, as that marks the official launch of the Lake Victoria Spatial Plan. Wonderful, wonderful.
Freshwater body on our planet, and aquaculture is the fastest growing protein sector anywhere on Earth. SAWA lays the foundations for sustainable use of the lake for fisheries, transport, and a world-class aquaculture sector in Kenya. With the most advanced spatial plan on the continent, using state-of-the-art metrics, finding the best places to grow fish has never been easier for small and large-scale operations. Knowing how much can be sustainably farmed in any area and what conditions are right for you. Helping make Kenya one of the best places in the world to farm fish. Paving the way for the economic utilization of